Hey guys, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. It is a new year, and of course a new year equals some new figure pre-orders. So we are going to be talking about what I am planning to pre-order and pick up for 2025. I actually did not do one last year for 2024 because I was not really pre-ordering, and I was kind of taking a step back from really figures. I still have got a lot, where I started to kind of really pick that back up towards the end of the year, for a lot of different reasons. Finances, kind of feeling burnt out, and just kind of wanting to take a break and really reevaluate how I wanted my collection and what I wanted to collect and share. Also, again, just so burnt out with so much going on in life that content creation did have to get pushed to the back burner, sadly. That really sucked, but it all paid off because not only in this new year we got some fun figures to talk about, and I plan on coming back and being able to do more content. New great things are happening in my life, such as a new career coming up in my kind of dream field. Actually, it's more of an apprenticeship that will lead to my career in my dream field, which is cybersecurity. So I am very, very excited. How they also have that structured and scheduled is going to be amazing, and it's going to work so well with my schooling, and just everything is going to be perfect. I'm very, very excited. And so that will open up a little more time for me to be able to content create, because last semester, and honestly kind of last year, I couldn't because I was taking full-time classes and working a full-time schedule, and I was just dead by the end of it. So I kind of just wanted to enjoy my hobbies and not have to just make it all about content. I kind of wanted to get back into that and kind of just really reevaluate where I wanted to go with my future. But everything was it all really honestly paid off, like all the effort that I put in to get where I'm going, and I'm very excited for it. I'm very excited for 2025, for a lot of different reasons. So anyways, that's not why you guys are here. You are here to talk about figures. So let's go ahead and get into the beautiful figures that I have ordered. I'm very excited for everything, and that's kind of like my biggest thing going forward with my collection, is just, again, making sure I'm really only picking up things that I am completely in love with, not just trying to buy into any hype of certain things. So let's go ahead. Trying out this new angle for when I'm just kind of talking about figures, because I also want to start doing Figure Friday again. So, and I think this angle is better because it's less annoying for me to turn, and I just feel like it's kind of more cozy and relaxing, and that's kind of what I want when I'm just chit-chatting about figures on the computer. So let me know if we like this angle, if it's really awkward, because it feels a little awkward to me, but also just nice and cozy. So first up, we will talk about the Nendroid that I've pre-ordered. So the first one we have is Asumi. He is from Idolish 7, but the group Zool, kind of like their rival group. But he looks really cute. I just love Idolish 7 and the style of basically all the characters. So I think we met them in the most recent season, or the season, was it season 2 or 3? So I'm not insanely familiar, and I'm kind of forgetting about them, but very cute characters, very cute style. And I did get the pre-order bonus, which I believe is the little, because there's a Good Smile one, because there's Good Smile, I think, an animate one, and I got the Good Smile one, which is a little candy apple that he is eating, which is pretty cute. I am a sucker for any pre-order bonus, so of course I had to do that way. Then the other Nendroid that I have on order is Ubel. I'm honestly probably not saying her name right, but she is from Furin. She is the green-haired girl who is kind of she's very much she's got where it's can I trust her or not kind of energy. And at first I wasn't going to get her, but I really liked her pre-order bonus, which is her holding the scissors, which was kind of a interesting, significant scene in the anime or manga. If you have seen that, I won't give it away. So I really liked that kind of added detail. And then also I decided I'm going to collect all of the Freerin androids. So I did end up pre-ordering her kind of last minute. She might even still be up on Good Smile US, which I'm not sure if you should be ordering from right now because of a data breach that they had that they did not addressed. So be a little wary on that, but if you can, she is, or if you're willing to take that risk, which as a person going cybersecurity do not suggest, you could still pre-order her and get the bonus. But she is just a really interesting character. I like her design, and I'm still very always like back and forth on if I like her character or not, and I think I do, but it's always a kind of hit or miss. And then I also have not my androids, but they're the Hello Good Smile Tears of Themis ones. I have all 4 of the boys, so Ven, Artem, Luke, and Marius. I love Tears of Themis. That is one of my games that I play like every day. I at least log in even if I don't do much. I am a sucker for these beautiful, beautiful men, and I love the story of it. If you don't know anything about Tears of Themis, it is an Otame game, and it is made by the same people who make like Genshin and Honkai, so Mihoyoverse. Well, if I can talk today, Mihoyoverse. So it's beautiful, obviously beautiful art and animation, and the card you can pull, because of course it's like a gacha thing, are just next level, and I love them. Artem is my beloved, so that's my boy. But in that you get to be a lawyer, and you kind of get to go through so many different interesting cases and stories. So it is more than honestly just romance. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, highly recommend it. It's so fun, and it is addicting for the cards because the art is just so beautiful. I will say usually the Hello Good Smile line is not something I typically go for, but I'm a sucker for anything that is Tears of Themis, especially any official merch. So definitely have to pick them up, hoping, manifesting that we can eventually get a scale or even pop-up parades of them. I would love that, because at least we have Nendroids, and I have all the Nendroids, but I want more. And then I do have this one prize figure, which I think is already released, but I have it ordered through Good Smile US, and they haven't released it yet. And it is the Hemo and Freerin, kind of like their Sega prize figures of them like at like this dance, and it's stunning. Like, I am such a sucker for their like relationship, and I wish there was just so much more, and it makes me want to cry because I love them together so much. So of course I had to get this. Usually I wouldn't go for too many prize figures, but they're suckering me in this. Like, they won me over. And for scale figures, I do have the Kaiju number 8, the Ichikawa 1/8 scale by Kotobukiya with the pre-order bonus face. I got it on Nen Games. That is like typically the only place I can successfully secure the bonus faceplate. And to me, these bonus faceplates are absolutely necessary. So I had to get that, and I have already paid it. That's like the one thing I do kind of like about Nen Games, is like I will do a buy now, pay later a lot of the time. But how it's kind of set up, I can kind of pay it off. And I actually prefer that over than waiting sometimes, just so I'm not stressed like with an unexpected payment request. So I actually much prefer that, and I wish more places would do that. But I love Kaiju number 8, especially the figure line by Kotobukiya. So very excited to get it. I think they're all gonna look sick together. I am only missing one of them, and you'll see like kind of in the pre-orders, but I am missing one, and I'm torn if I'm going to just to deal with not getting the pre-order bonus and just getting like a standard of who I am missing, but we shall see. And then I have Vil, I don't know if I played it right, from Twisted Wonderland. Just gorgeous, beautiful, wonderful. It's an Aniplex 1/8 scale. I love the Twisted Wonderland line. I will say, like, the quality's not always amazing and they're pricey. This was like $230 from Nen Games, because that's also the only place I can usually ever find them that's not pre-owned. And they're just, I can't help but do it, and I have to always pre-order them, even though sometimes they tank in the aftermarket. Not bad, not like a crazy amount, but I can sometimes find them on the pre-owned section for a decent price. But this one's, they're just too beautiful, and I am obsessed with them. And I feel like I feel like Twist Wonderland's kind of niche, so it's harder to get figures and merch, and I'll take anything I get. I'm so excited. Like, this is gorgeous though. Like, every detail on it, down to the book, the like gold painting, the face looks beautiful. And I feel like Aniplex like does better each figure that they do of them. Because I feel like when they first started the Twisted Wonderland ones, they weren't amazing. But I feel like each figure is getting better and better. So very excited for this one. And then lastly, we have a 1/4 scale. It is Sarah, is a binding figure. She goes with Chris, who, because they kind of have like an Alice in Wonderland theme for these characters. So Sarah's kind of dressed in a like Red Queen look, and I just think it's gorgeous. I need to get Chris. I know they re-released like her bare leg version, but I ended up not getting her. Still might, because I do really want her to pair with Sarah, but Chris is kind of hard to get. But she's just stunning. She's got delayed because I think she was already supposed to be released, but they ended up delaying her. But she is just beautiful, gorgeous, and I'm very excited to have her, even if I don't get Chris, because I think she will still pair up really well with some of the other figures, and I just think her outfit and her face and everything is just so cute. All right, starting with February, we have one Nendra that I'm very excited about, and that is Eventrum. I feel like I'm butchering that, but it is Honkai Star Rail. I adore this character so much. I'm surprised how quick they got his Nendroid out. I actually was just able to pull him in like I think the last banner or the banner before that, but I was able to pull him and I was very excited. So, because I actually love using him on my team. He is like a great, like, just because he gives like shields and stuff, so like I guess great support or whatever. Love his character, love his story. Everything about that whole time is just amazing. So if you are not caught up in Honkai Star Rail, he, I think, was the last two, like a story or two back. I think 2 or 3 stories now, actually. But I very, very much enjoy his character, and he's very popular for a reason, and I get it. His personality is just wonderful. But I'm very excited for his Nendroid. I'm hoping we'll get a Boot Hill at some point. Boot Hill is also like probably one of my favorite Honkai Star Rail characters. So fingers crossed that happens. But I also know for Ventron, he does have a scale figure coming out eventually. I know they already have the prototype like designed, just not painted. So once that scale drops though, definitely gonna be picking that up. And then I have another Freyren. I am such a Freyren fan right now. I've been like picking up so many of the figures, but this is a Taito one, just prize figure, and it's like the desk, I think it's like desktop cuties or it's like something like that, but it's just such a sweet and cozy vibe, and I just think she would look adorable just kind of chilling on a desk. Love the little sweater that they have on her. She is super cute, so I did kind of get suckered into getting that one because I just think she looks adorable. And I do really like Taito as a prize figure brand. I think they make some of the best prize figures, so if you're ever in the market for like a good cheaper figure, definitely check out Taito. This is just kind of a random one, like I don't know what to categorize as, but it's like these little blind boxes. It's the Grandmaster Demonic Cultivation ones, and they're just all these like little rolly balls. They're super cute. There's 6 of them, so I will also be showing that on the channel at some point too. So I just throw that in there in case there's any some MDZS fans out there. And moving into the scale figures, we are starting off with another Honkai Star Rail one. It's Fu. I don't know if her last name, Fu Xuan. I'm gonna put the names on the screen because I'm gonna be butchering some. And it is by Apex. This one has been delayed I think a few times now. And she should have released, I think, this month. And they ended up pushing her to February. So hope it's for a good reason, but also kind of like, dang, I wish they didn't delay her because I got some other more expensive figures in this month. But she is gorgeous. I actually pre-ordered, canceled, and then pre-ordered again because I just keep going back to her. She's not one of my favorite characters in the game. I do enjoy her, but like, kind of forgettable for me personally, but her character design is just stunning. So I just couldn't sit down. I just got suckered in. Plus, I love Honkai Star Rail. It is like one of my more consistent games that I play. I do try to log in every day and play a little bit, and I just enjoy so many of the characters in that. So I want all of the figures of them, whether I'm like a huge fan of them or not. So had to get her. She's gorgeous. And then up next we have a Gojo figure. I'm kind of back and forth on this one because it's so ungodly expensive. I feel we're paying like the Gojo tax for sure. And it is the Design Coco and Mappa 1/7 scale one. I mean, he just looks so good. They make him look so good in so many figures that they sucker me in every time. But he is like over $300 for 1/7 scale, and that's crazy. Especially when he kind of looks like one of the other figures that I already have. I think the Fruyu one. So I'm very like back and forth on it, but he's just gorgeous. You know, I feel like this is a tag yourself, which skeleton are you in this moment? I'm the one on his legs. Next to Gojo's glorious legs, so. Then we have another Kotobukiya 1/8 scale Kaiju number 8 figure, Shinomiya. I love her. At first I didn't, but she really did grow on me, and I really liked her story, kind of like her backstory and stuff like that made her really feel human. And her bonus faceplate, absolute must. So of course I had to order that one from Nin Games. Super excited to get her. I just, again, obsessed with this whole line of them. I just think they all look amazing, and I think the bases are just chef's kiss wonderful. And also just love Kotobukiya for keeping, I think, figures decently affordable by still making them look really cool. So, big fan of Kotobukiya. Alright, and then the last one we have is a 1/4 scale. I can never pronounce this company's name, and all I can ever think about is Doodle Bob being like Momoinanoyoi. So I can't say it. So either way, gorgeous 1/4 scale of Kashino. And I believe she's from Azur Lane, if I recall right. But I'm gonna say there's two reasons I got this figure. I'm lying, there's three. There's 3 reasons I got this figure. 1, I think it speaks for itself. Gorgeous, thick, beautiful. 2, the little chick getting squished is just super cute. And 3, I love like when they dress them up as cows, like little cowgirl figures. So not only a bunny fan, I am a cowgirl fan. So it's a must. And I have been obsessed with this since they released the art of it. So I've been watching it through all of its prototypes and just every announcement. So this is a must-have for me. Very excited. Right, moving on to March. It's a little lighter month, thank God. Needed that. The first things we have is the Classmates Nendroids by Good Smile Company, Orange Robe. Super excited about this one. I'm just surprised. I am loving all of the BL Nendroids that have been made. So of course I had to get this, and I really do enjoy Classmates. I think it's a fantastic series. The art is sometimes hard to, I don't feel like the art's for everybody. but it really grew on me and I ended up being a really big fan of the series. And I'm just so excited for these. And I was nervous how the art style though would translate to Nendoroids, and I think it turned out really well. I'm really honestly happy with how it like all looks, and I love all the little accessories and things you get with them, and I think they're just so cute. I'm gonna have such a hard time figuring out how I want to pose them. They're just so adorable. And we are also, I think, getting scale figures of them in their like wedding outfits, like for kind of the Blanc thing that they have. I don't know if they're scale or like a non-scale figure or whatever, but either way, insanely excited. So I love all the BL stuff that's been coming out, especially for the like cute series like that. So very excited. All right, already moving into scales, we have of course another Kaiju number 8 figure, and this time it is Hoshina. Love him. He is one of my favorite characters since day one. I love that he was just like, yes, give me the drama of these two idiots in this. And so I'm very excited for him. And of course his bonus face is a must. And he's just beautiful in every sense of the word. So I'm very excited. I love him. He is one of my favorite characters in the series. So cannot wait for him. Of course we have another Freyren figure, but this is Freyren and Fern. It is the Design Coco Madhouse 1/7 scale one, and it's I'm so excited. It did get delayed. It was supposed to already release, I think, in October, and they ended up moving it out to literally March. So we'll see if that even actually happens. It's gorgeous. You can buy Freyren and Fern separately if you do not want them both, but to me that wouldn't make a whole lot of sense to do so because the base is just stunning and it lines up so well. I will say I'm a little nervous about the faces because I don't think they're the best faces of any of the scale figures, but the overall design of the figure really draws me to it, and I love the like pairing of the two. So I was suckered into it for sure. I love it. I'm so excited though. This is like one of my like highly anticipated figures of the year, so can't wait for that one. And then my another one of my very highly anticipated figures is the beautiful Good Smile 1/7 scale Lamaji Weiwexen, of course, the Grandmaster of Hypnotic Cultivation. Just a beautiful figure. I think it's like the peony version or something like that. I forget what they call it exactly, but I'll put it on the screen. Oh my god. The fact that they like just keep releasing these gorgeous figures, like I'm like, please don't stop, but also stop. And I'd also like to see them do a pairing of Shailien and Huatong. I would love a pair of those. So why I'm happy they're doing all of these Lamaji Weiwexen ones. I'm gonna give a little love to the other series. I'm gonna still buy these. You will sucker me in every single time because these are gorgeous, stunning, wonderful, just beautiful, and I just love them. I love these series, but I would like to see some love get shown to the other series a little more too. But again, so excited for this one. Cannot wait. All right, moving on. We are into April, which is kind of a heavier month. Starting us off, we have, of course, more Honkai Star Rail. We have Jin Yuan. I feel like I love this character and I just cannot say his name. But it is one of the kind of like, they're like an Android doll, but not. Like they actually have like the eyes that you have to like insert in. So it's like a more intensive Android doll is the best way to describe them. And you get like more poses and stuff with them. But I have like the Tomoe one and I do really like it, so I'm of course gonna get Jin Yuan for sure. And it is by Genesis. They mainly, I think they make like other figures too, but like I feel like this is potentially what they're maybe a little more known for. But I love it. Like, you know, you get like the real clothes and stuff with them as well. And I'm just a sucker for, again, any Honkai Star Rail thing, so very excited for that one. I regret canceling one of my other ones. I'm forgetting his name, but he also is kind of like The Apprentice, and I'm forgetting his name. But I will put that on the screen. I really regret canceling that one because now I'm having a hard time finding him. So, yeah, it is what it is, I guess. Then also along the same line, I have the Dong Hung, of course, the Good Smile Company Android doll. And he's kind of been like the more like, I guess, like casual wear. I forget what exactly they call it. It's like kind of like a streetwear. And of course I had to get the pre-order bonus with the little fabric, like little antlers, which is super cute. So I just could not say no to that. Any Dong Hung things too, I cannot say no to. I adore him. He is one of my favorite characters as well in the series. So they're suckering me in with an Android doll because I try not to buy those too often because they're kind of a pain in the butt, but they give me sometimes. And that one's just too adorable, especially with the pre-order bonus. I guess we'll keep following the trend on Honkai Star Rail, and I'm getting this like little topaz thing. It is by Apex. Little chibi little decoration. They're like 15 bucks. Just super cute. I love topaz and Numby, so of course, it's kind of a must. I'm hoping they will do an Nendroid or a scale figure of her as well at some point, because I do also really like topaz. And to finish up the Honkai Star Rail kind of lineup we have Quichang. I feel like I'm not saying her name right. The Myethos 1/10 scale figure. She is just super cute. I do actually very much enjoy her character, a little gambler, a little gambling queen. She's super fun. I am actually very happy with this like Myethos line that they have, where they're like affordable smaller figures, and I love that they're kind of doing that with the, I guess, like, I don't know if you could just consider them like the 4-star characters, but very excited that they have these, and I hope they continue making them and they just make them all of the kind of more, I guess, non 5-star characters, because I love them. Because it's like I don't really need like a full massive like scale of all of them, but this is like perfect. So very excited for hers to come out, and I'm very intrigued how the quality will be. But my ethos is amazing, so not too worried about it. And then we have another Nendroid, which is also one of the Idol 7 Zool characters. It is Natsume Menami. And of course I had to get his pre-order bonus where he is holding like a little like music sheet. So again, super cute. I just love his design. All their designs are just great. All right, and then we have the Maya twins from Haikyuu in their school uniform. I can't remember if this is a re-release, but either way, I am very suckered into getting all of the Haikyuu Nendroids. I almost have them all. I don't regret doing it, but I'm also like, dang, I set myself up for quite a pricey little collection of their Nendroids, which, although if you wait it out sometimes, like especially now, you can sometimes get them a little cheaper, so, or at least it doesn't hit the aftermarket like it used to, so I might as well just continue. Right, and then lastly, we do have one scale figure on here, which is the Gojo and Geto 1/7 scale by Good Smile Company in their high school uniforms. I did do the set by them, so you kind of get like some pre-order bonus, which is okay. But I love them so much, and I love them being in their school uniform, so of course I did have to get that. And I think they look really good. I do think it's like a little overpriced for what it is, but gotta have them. All right, leading into May, which a little full. It seems like the summer always gets pretty full. Okay, starting us off, we have Zhongli, who is from Genshin Impact. This was a very highly anticipated Nendroid for a lot of people. I'm excited. I think it's really cute. I'm not like a huge Genshin fan. I kind of, I play it a little bit. I haven't played it in a while though, since I really got into Honkai. But I do love Zhongli, and I think this Nendroid is just super cute. So of course, obviously, once it was finally out, I had to pre-order it. So excited for that one. Then we have Yato from Noragami, which can't believe we finally got another figure of. I know his figure is very, very expensive on the aftermarket, the scale figure. So I'll take what I can get. I'm excited we even have this. I will say, to me, it's a little lackluster. I feel like they could have added more. They should have at least added like the little shrine that got built for him. But we take what we get. So they're still getting me, but I do feel like they could have done more. And I'm just excited we have it. And I would love to see the rest of the Noragami characters be made in an Androids as well. Or re-release some of the scales, please. And then up next we have Asta from Black Clover. I'm just excited we're getting some Black Clover figures because as far as I know, they only have like, some unofficial ones, like resin ones that I want, and then also like a couple prize figures of Asta, and I think maybe one other character, I can't even remember. But I love Asta, I love Black Clover, so I'm hoping to see more Nendroids hopefully come out for the series. I would love a Yami one, like, please. Like, I need Captain Yami so bad. I want like a scale figure of him too, but I will settle for an Android. So I'm hoping they make that. And I did get Asta with his pre-order bonus, which is like a little base. And then we of course have Bachira from Blue Lock. I know they've done already some re-releases of like Isagi and stuff like that. I keep missing those because I keep being like, oh, I'm not gonna get them, and then I regret it, and then they kind of go up a little bit on the aftermarket. Nothing crazy, I don't think, but haven't really had good success getting them. So I'm keeping this. I'm sticking with it. I'm getting Bachira. He's also one of my favorite characters in the series. He's just so cute, and I adore his personality. So I'm very excited for him. His design's just adorable as well. So can't wait for him. Then up next we have Luca, goes a Vocaloid. But this is kind of the 15th like symphony version. I just think she'll look really, really amazing with the Symphony Miku scale figure I have. I almost did end up getting the Ren and Lin matching Nendroids too, but I ended up like talking myself out of it on Black Friday, so didn't end up getting them. But I just think they're just such a beautiful line, so I do want to get the rest of them eventually, but I couldn't pass up on Luca because I just also think she's so pretty. And then up next we have Kirishima from Yakuza Fiance. I have been adoring the series so much. I need to read the manga eventually, but I watched the anime and it has me questioning my morals because I don't know how Yoshino is not folding sometimes, but like I know she's grown up in that environment, but like I'm just saying Yoshino's better than me because I'd be folding on some of these boys. Like, come on. And then we also have the Twittering Birds Never Fly Nendroids, another BL series. I definitely did not expect to get a Nendroid, so very, very excited for that. I think I've only ever read the first volume though. I think I have the series, or at least some of it collected, so I do need to read it. But again, BL Nendroids are always an automatic pre-order for me. And then we also have Natsume from Natsume's Book of Friends, and he's just so cute. I know he's had his scale figures re-released and I ended up having to like pass on them, which I'm very sad about. I'm hoping to pick them up eventually. I just love the character design. I do really like the story overall. I've only really watched the anime. I haven't got too much into the manga, but I do have some of the manga. But I just love how just like beautiful like the characters are there, and the cat, he's just so pretty, and like the little cat, so cute. And then I have another Honkai thing though. It's just like another kind of like similar to the Topaz one. We have Jin Yuan, and he just looks adorable. I mean, these are just too cute. They're too cute, and they're only $15, which I don't think is too bad. And then I don't know what kind of to categorize this in, but it is the Haikyuu Hinata and Kageyama, the little Q set plus line that Good Smile is doing. It's kind of like little chibi figures of them together and like little scenes and stuff. So I didn't end up getting that or pre-ordering that, so it's just so cute. They have their little crowns on and everything, so kind of suckered me in right into the scale figures. Just killing my soul a bit this month. We have Vanitas from Prime 1 Studio. He is a 1/7 scale. I keep going back and forth, but like he just looks so good. I'm just so excited that Vanitas has any scale figures. They do have Noe. He is designed, just not painted, and I feel like I will want to get them both because they look so good and they're such unique bases, but they're so expensive. But I don't know if I can say no. So I'm kind of back and forth on potentially canceling, but like I just feel like I can't because I really like their character designs. Then up next we have Mao Mao from the Apothecary Diaries, a 1/7 scale by Good Smile Company. This is just a gorgeous figure and honestly a pretty decently affordable figure as of the time of recording it. With that, where the yen is at, it's like $87. That's not bad. And I just love her. She is one of my favorite characters. She is one of those characters that I will buy a ridiculous amount of figures for because I love her so much. And I think they make so many great figures of her. So she is must have in my opinion. And then one of my very also highly anticipated figures it's a re-release and is from Witch Hat Atelier Coco, the Kotobukiya 1/8 scale figure. Oh my god. I could not tell you how excited I was for this re-release because her aftermarket was insane. But this figure is everything you could ask for. I mean, the details, the base of it's gorgeous. The character herself just looks amazing. They have the little brush buddy on it. He's just so cute. So I have been dying to have this figure for so long. So I knew as soon as they have the anime re-release or the anime being released that they would do a re-release. Very glad I waited it out and didn't pay a stupid amount of money, especially because Kotobukiya has been doing a lot of re-releases, so I had high hopes. I'm hoping QuestQ will follow that same route and they will re-release their Coco figure because oh my god, she's also just a stunning 1/6 scale by them and I want her very much because like her face is like perfect and like every detail and like the flow of the whole figure is just gorgeous. So fingers crossed for that to happen. And then lastly, we have Chi from Chobits. I haven't watched or read the series, but I do really like this. She is 1/7 scale by Oriental Forest. I don't have any figures from them, so I don't have too much of a knowledge on it, but this figure is gorgeous. So I went ahead and pre-ordered it, and it's also really not bad pricing. Wondering what the shipping will be, but everything else is super good. All right, going into June, another rough month. But we have, starting off with our Nendroids, the Koru, him in his school uniform. I believe he is a re-release, I think. I'm hoping they will re-release Kenma though, because gotta have that dude, gotta have that pairing. But I love the school uniform Nendroids of them, and then kind of following that same line we have Akashi. I'm hoping they will do a re-release of Bokuto though too in his school uniform to pair with him, so we shall see. And of course we have a Mao Mao one. I love her. This is in the kind of like that garden party outfit, which gorgeous outfit, gorgeous scenes, just wonderful. So I love kind of the face plates and everything that they gave to her for this one, and I am so excited for this Nendroid to come out. I just think it's stunning. And then another Nendroid, we have another Idolish 7 Zula one. It is Thoma, and I did get the pre-order bonus that comes with that. I believe it is it a wallet or a phone? But either way, of course I got the pre-order bonus, and I do feel like I remember him a little more than the other ones, and I did like his character kind of more towards the end, so We have another Genshin figure, which is Raiden Shogun. I know she was also very highly anticipated and enjoyed. That took a long time to come out as well, and I do think she is gorgeous. I don't know much beyond that though. I just think she's pretty. And then we have from Freyrin, we have Aura, or yeah, Aura. She is kind of that little pink-haired demon girl that kind of gets her stuff rocked by Freyrin. She gets very overwhelmed. And I did get the pre-order bonus of that, which is, I don't love that pre-order bonus because I'm not a big fan of like when they just give like phrases and stuff because I usually never pose them with it. So it is what it is. Again, following the same line of Freyrin, we have the Mimic Nendroid. I'm kind of torn on it because I'm like, is it worth $42? But I do think it's funny, and I think it's just, again, kind of like a necessity for when you're a fan of the series. So I don't know. I kind of go back and forth though. But for now, it's pre-ordered. And then we have Sebastian with his pre-order bonus. Of course, a Black Butler one, which is kind of from the newer series or the newer season that's been going on. I will say I'm not like a huge Black Butler fan, but like I did like it when I watched it. And I am a big fan of Sebastian, so. And I do really like the pre-order bonus because it has the like symbol on his hand. So very torn though. Very torn on if I will keep it, but I probably will. And then we have Blade from Honkai Star Rails. I love Blade. I think he's great as well. I think his Android looks fantastic. I'm not sure I'm gonna pose him either, but I do love that they give them like their phones and stuff, and I just think that's so cute. So we shall see. I think they did a beautiful job like with his hair detailing, but we shall see how he turns out in person. And then another Honkai Star Rail thing, we have Kafka, and she is the Myethos 1/8 scale in kind of that like, they're like the symphony line or whatever it is. Beautiful. I like loved it because they had acrylic stands of them and I almost got them, but I was hoping they'd make figures, and they are. So I'm hoping they continue the rest of the characters that are kind of in this like symphony thing, because I think that'd be amazing. So, but even if we just get Kafka, I'm pretty chill with that. She just looks stunning in her whole outfit, and I love it when they give them some instruments, so I'm excited. And then we also have a couple of lookup figures, which from Blue Lock we have Chigiri and Kinagami. Again, I'm butchering these poor characters' names, but I am very excited for these to come out. They are in like a different outfit. We have another one of those Q-set Haikyuu kind of character lines, which is Kenma and Kaoru. And again, they just look adorable. I just think these are so cute, and I just think they look so nice on a shelf. All right, on to some scale figures. We have Ida from Twisted Wonderland, another Aniplex 1/8 scale. Beautiful. I think this is potentially one of the best ones that they have. I love kind of floating characters, and I think they just really nailed the essence of Ida, and I'm so excited. This is like another pretty highly anticipated figure for me. You look cool next to like Alba, even though they're like on very two opposite spectrums in terms of games. But I think they look really cool together, I'm not gonna lie. And then we have a Skytooth figure. It is Toa, and it is from Slow Damage. This is a 1/6 scale. I've been very, very much looking forward to this figure being made. I think there was a garage kit of him, but very excited to have a official figure. I am a big fan of Slow Damage. It's a very toxic, messy game. Heavy trigger warnings. It is a BL too, so if that's not something you're into, but definitely don't play it. It is a visual novel, and I just love Toa. He is a toxic, messy, I don't know how he's alive character, but I love him, and I think this figure looks sick. Like, it's definitely not gonna be for everybody's taste, but I'm very excited about it. And he is a cast off, so he will go on my Patreon. And then lastly, we have another one from the Meow Meow. I don't know how to say that company. At 1/4 scale, it is Lee Millen. This is a stunning figure, though. I have been obsessed with this since this also had a prototype. I love the little chick. I love that she's kind of just like sitting on him. I don't know, it looks super cute. Her whole character design's gorgeous. Her whole outfit's gorgeous. Hair is falling beautifully, and honestly, the base that she sits on, stunning. All right, and moving into July, it's definitely just more scale heavy, and no Nendroid so far. So we have, starting this off from Altar, a 1/8 scale, it's like Mothman looking figure. I think he's from Fate. I just think he's beautiful. There is not one thing I could complain about on this figure. It's stunning, gorgeous. Well, I guess there is one thing. Price. Very expensive. But he is gorgeous. And then the little moth that's behind him is so cute. Like, every detail on him is just stunning. So this is, to me, like a must-have, even though I don't really know anything about this character. He's just beautiful. It's a stunning figure. I love all the colors to it, just everything about it. And then from Apex, what do you know? A Honkai Star Rail figure. It is the March 7th one. Love it. Love it, love it, love it so much. I think they're just beautiful. I love that they've just been making scale figures of kind of like, I guess, their banner pose or whatever. I think it's gorgeous, and I love March 7th. She is one of my favorite characters. She's just adorable and so fun. So super excited to have her. And then guess what? Another Honkai Star Rail figure. We have Dong Hung, but in his in the Imbiber Lune style. It looks so good. I did do the deluxe one because you have to. There is the deluxe and then like a regular. But to me, the regular just is not going to live up to the gorgeous beauty that is Dong Hung. Like, he needs this. He needs his little water dragon. It's everything I want in a figure. I'm so excited for this, and I'm so excited he has a scale. I cannot wait. Highly anticipated as well. And then lastly, we have, of course, another Mau Mau. Another Apothecary Diaries. What can I say? This one is Wonderful Works. It is a 1/7 scale. And she is in her garden, like, party dress version, where she, like, tested the poison. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. I will say that my one complaint with it is you can kind of see, like, the seam lines on the dress, which I hope maybe they'll end up fixing before they actually ship out or do anything. They have a while. They have until July, so hopefully things will change. All right, and then moving into August, we have another highly anticipated figure for me. I could not believe they made this. It is from Design Coco. It's a 1/7 scale of Shiel and Anne from Sugar Apple Fairy Tale, which is like a shoujo series, and we very rarely get, especially duo figures from shoujo series. So this was an absolute must-have in my opinion. And it's gorgeous. This is actually one of my favorite like art designs that they have, because I have like an acrylic that is this exact pose and I love it so much. So to get it in a gorgeous figure, I'm so excited. And like, this is a series that I really did not see getting a figure, so I could not be happier. Like, I thought maybe we could potentially get Nendroids. I would still like those, but a whole scale figure and it's gorgeous. Yeah, I couldn't pass it up. There's really not one thing I have to complain about this figure. I think it's perfect. I can't wait. And then we also have Gojo and Geto, a Mega House one. I believe they didn't have a scale for these, but I'm gonna assume probably around a 1/7, 1/8 kind of style. Again, high school kind of uniforms, but then kind of just like chilling in the rain. You got Gojo with the umbrella, and I'm a sucker for that. So kind of suckered me in on that. We'll say a little crazy, but again, the Gojo got the attacks. What can you do? And then I do have 2 Nendroids. Of course, they're both Honkai Star Rail. What do you know? We have Sunday and Robin. I love both of them, and I loved the whole storyline of them. It was probably one of my favorites. I had me the most like engaged. I love Sunday, especially. I am a Sunday simp for sure. So could not wait for his Nendoroid, and I also just love Robin. All right, moving into September. It's pretty light so far. I did, because it was light, I did end up doing the Blue Lock Nendoroid surprises. Usually I would not do Nendoroid surprises, but they have Ren, Nagase, and Isagi in like casual wear, and I'm a sucker. So they won me over with that. They won me over. Not gonna lie. Put them in casual wear, I'll buy them. And then lastly, we have, what do you know, another Honkai Star Rail one. And it is Jin Yuan. Again, probably butchering his poor name. It is like a younger version of him, and it's by Ribos. It's 1A scale. I don't know much about this company, but I love this figure so much. He looks adorable. I love the acrylic kind of like background that you have for it. My one kind of thing with the figures, boy, did they make sure you knew that cat is a boy. And I just think that's kind of really random to throw onto the cat, but whatever, I digress. I'm still getting it. It's cute. I love cats and I love this character, so a win-win. Right, October, very light so far. One figure, and it's not even a scale figure. It's an Aniplex one, and it is Azul from Twisted Wonderland, and I hope they make more of the characters in this line because it's kind of like this really pretty wear. Like, it's a very unique wear. I love the cards that they had when they were kind of dressed in this like outfit style. So if they make the rest of this line, they have my attention and they have my money, because that's gorgeous. So I don't have anything pre-ordered for November. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to December. And for December, I have 2 figures so far, and I'm kind of torn on even keeping them. But I do have the CL, the Aniplex one, where he is just chilling in a chair. He looks good. But I'm like, do I really need it? Am I really that big of a fan of Black Butler? So if December ends up getting busier, there's like another figure I prefer, I probably will cancel him, but he's only like $30, so I don't know, because it's like not really a scale figure. It's just kind of, I'm a sucker for when they put the characters in chairs, so I might keep it. And then lastly, we have a Blue Archive figure, and it is Kaho, and it is by Annie Gift. It's a 1/7 scale. I know not a single thing about this, but she's gorgeous. And I love the shelf with the little figures on it. Like, truly, that is what has been winning me over, is the like overall base design on it. I think she's pretty too, so that was like kind of a just extra bonus, but like the shelving is just so cute with the figures, so I will probably get it. But again, this is one that I am more than willing to cancel if something better comes along. But since I had nothing in December, I was like, let's go ahead and throw it in there. And lastly, I don't know where to put this one because there is no direct date. I do have the beautiful 1/7 scale by Figurama pre-ordered of the Ancient Mongoose Bride, Chisei and Elias, however you want to say it. I do have their beautiful figure ordered. A little nervous about it because the prototype doesn't look amazing on certain pictures, and it's very, very expensive, but I will have it paid off here in a couple months. It was like $700, but I am a huge fan of the series, and how I kind of justified it was they do have a scale figure of them, I believe, together, but the aftermarket's ridiculous for it. So this was kind of my justification. I'm like, well, might as well just go ahead. If I was gonna spend $700, get one that I like probably even more. But I'm nervous, so it's a little scary. And then again, it's just only supposed to come out in 2025. There's no exact date, so I don't really know where to put it in here. So I'm just gonna throw it at the end, and yeah, I'm excited about it, but I'm also very nervous about it, because especially with how much money I just dropped into it. So We'll see. All right, guys, that is all I have for you today. Let me know in the comments what you guys are pre-ordering, and just look forward to more content. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.